This is Mandar from Copper, and I am going to talk to you about emergency financial planning. As you must have known, life is full of uncertainties, right? And you cannot predict what's going to happen when, right? Just when you think that there is a smooth sailing in your life, right? Uh, as they say in baseball, life can throw you a curveball, right? And disrupt your entire financial plan. Think of the current pandemic situation that we are facing. We would have never expected this to come across in our life, right? And this is the first time many of us are facing such a unprecedented situation. So this is an uncertain situation for most of us. And for those who have not planned for their finances, they are finding it a tough time to cope up with the current situation. Just to let you know, we cannot completely avoid emergencies, but we can definitely plan for them well in advance. In case of any emergency that you face, you need sufficient funds or money at your disposal to meet with any expenses that you would occur. Let's say you fall sick and you don't have enough insurance coverage, then you need some funds in your bank account so that you could cover for your hospital expenses. Let's say someone close in your family, uh, fingers crossed, right, meets with an unfortunate situation. You need sufficient funds at your disposal to face this situation, right? Now, to create this emergency funds is known as emergency planning, right? And that is the first step in financial planning, right? The first goal that you should have is to keep aside some funds towards an emergency plan, right, or an emergency situation. Now, how much money should you keep aside? Let's say an emergency arises. A thumb rule says that you should have at least 6 months of your expenses, monthly expenses, to be kept aside as an emergency fund, right? So let's say you're earning 50,000 rupees every month, then you need to have a corpus of at least 3 lakh rupees that you keep aside for any emergency situation. This you need to make sure so that all the other financial goals which you would be having, right, whether it is planning for education abroad or planning for your child's education or planning for taking a international vacation, right, whatever goals you have in your life, they don't get disturbed, right? You have sufficient funds kept aside for an emergency situation, and at the same time you are planning towards your actual financial goals. So, like I said, emergency planning is the first and foremost step that you need to take towards financial planning. Please comment below and let me know if you have enough savings in your bank account, whether it's in a fixed deposit or whether it's in some sort of funds that you can easily liquidate, which means you can easily go ahead and withdraw these funds if an emergency situation arrives, right? So please comment below and tell me that you have sufficient emergency funds. If not, then just compute the emergency plan or emergency fund that you require, right, and keep those funds aside right from today. Let's take a simple example, right? You need to, like I said, you need to keep aside 6 months worth of your income towards an emergency fund, right? You need to invest this income, let's say 3 lakh rupees, in a liquid asset, right, which will help you to redeem your funds at a short notice. There are different liquid assets which are available, something like a liquid mutual funds, banks like saving accounts, fixed deposits where you can easily break these fixed deposits, right, and other investment avenues that are liquid enough which can be easily redeemed, right, as quickly as, let's say, in a day's time. So, just to summarize, emergency planning is required because life is full of uncertainties, right? You need to take this as a first step towards financial planning. You need to keep aside at least 6 months worth of your income towards an emergency fund, right? and you could use either liquid mutual funds, fixed deposit accounts in your banks to keep aside this corpus towards an emergency plan. For more such videos on financial planning, please do visit Copper Academy. I hope you like this video. Have a good day.